Alrighty, next game up here is one of our favorite matchups of the week to talk about. Our sponsors, folks, the Carolina Panthers. Final opportunity was this week to cash in on our sponsors. Betting against the Carolina Panthers, folks, ever since Cam Newton got there, folks. The Panthers have been sponsoring Takes by Fans. They've been giving us so much money, folks, because we've been betting against them on the spread line, all that. And once again, another week, our sponsor pays out big time. And I've been trying to pass down the money that the sponsors give me. I've been trying to pass that down to y'all, telling you about our sponsorship deal that we have about the Panthers, telling you, informing you about the pick. Shout out to the New Yorkers, that can now bet legally, mobily, because of this weekend, and everybody was giving out tons of free play and money. And, shout out to, brother of Takes by Fans out here who's like, let me ask, my brother, who's got, a talk show that talks sports, who knows sports. And I told him, the bet of, Bucks only -8, -8.5. And, I gave him that advice. So he took that advice and he made a little coin off of it, folks. I don't know what you want from me. I give y'all the information. The information's already out there, folks, and it's proven. It's got that proven track record. I'm proven, folks. I don't know what to tell you. But the Bucks, once again, dominate the Panthers. Panthers are trash. They've been trash. Yes, they scored on their opening possession. That's the only thing that they do good, and then they just flounder for the rest of the game. Sam Darnold can't get it done on the clutch drives. 4th and 6, turnover on downs, incomplete by Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold. And then on 4th and 1 at the Tampa Bay 2, Sam Darnold, QB sneak up the middle, can't even get a yard, turnover on downs. So trash all around here. Matt Rhule needs to be fired, but Matt Rhule is not fired yet. So I don't understand what's going on with that. You fire Brian Flores, and we still have to get to that, but you don't fire Matt Rhule? What the hell is going on in the NFL? Matt Rhule needs to be fired immediately, but we know that's not going to happen because I don't know. I don't know the reason why Matt Rhule's not being fired, but he should be. Garbage coach. He loves to point the finger, gets rid of everybody, has nothing, has built nothing here in Carolina. This man has built nothing over 2 years. Not a win, not a culture, not a foundation, no pieces, offensive coordinators, no coaches, no pieces, no quarterback, no receivers, no running back. He's got nothing to show for 2 years, and he's going into year 3 thinking everything's going to come together. Good luck, Matt Rhule. Absolutely trash. So Sam Darnold goes 29 of 42, and can we officially be done with Sam Darnold? Y'all are knocking Jimmy Garoppolo, but love to talk about Sam Darnold. What is going on with that? So once again, folks, I see what y'all say. I see y'all, and sometimes y'all just don't make sense. But okay, here we go. Sam Darnold, trash. 29 of 42. 69% completion percentage, but on an absolute dink and dunk game. 29 completions for 219 yards. Absolutely trash. 2 touchdowns, an interception. He fumbled. Trash. Got denied on a QB sneak for 1 yard. Trash. So his first turnover comes in the 4th quarter. Fumble leads to 3 points by the Bucks, and then the interception leads to a missed field goal in the 4th quarter as well. So trying to come back, trying to do something. They don't cover the spread. They're not competitive. Absolutely trash here by this Panthers team. Big old trash here. Everybody needs to be let go. Sam Darnold, Matt Rhule, everybody. Clean house. Cam Newton especially. And we got a quote here by Cam Newton, which I don't understand what the hell this man's talking about. Cam Newton says, quote, "At this point forward, I'm not coming back for no 5-12. Being the starter or not, if it's not about winning with it." So, yeah, but Cam Newton, you're the reason why they would go 5-12. Whatever team you go on, the best they would do is 5-12. You're the reason why they wouldn't win games. It's not the organization. It's you, Cam Newton. You're not the guy anymore. You're donezo. We've seen it. We know it. Stop it. Cam Newton, just fade into oblivion. You've got your fans. You've got your kind of, decent history in the NFL. You got to the Super Bowl. You won an MVP. That's pretty gosh dang good. So just take that. Be humble a little bit. Fall back. Fade into oblivion. Retire. And take all of the great fandom that your fans give you for your service in the NFL. So everybody just needs to be gone here. Cam Newton, please do not come back anywhere. Any team should not take Cam Newton. And we knew no team wanted Cam Newton besides Matt Rhule. So what does that tell you about Matt Rhule? So once again, Matt Rhule needs to be fired. Cam Newton needs to be gone. Sam Darnold needs to be exiled from the league. All right, rushing attack here for the Panthers. Chuba Hubbard, 9 rushes, 48 yards. Amir Abdullah, 7 rushes, 26 yards. Sam Darnold took off 8 times for 19 yards. And DJ Moore, 1 rush for 13 yards. Who was Sam Darnold slinging the ball to? We had DJ Moore, 7 receptions, 87 yards. Amir Abdullah, 9 catches for 56 yards. Robbie Anderson, 7 catches, 50 yards, a touchdown. CJ Saunders, 2 catches for 11 yards. Alrighty, now let's talk about this Bucs team getting it done at home, winning their last game. Their playoff seeding is now the 2nd seed, so that's pretty good. They have to face the Eagles round 1, so that's probably the Bucs' most favorable opponent is probably the Eagles first round. So shout out to the Bucs for getting it done, taking care of business, put up 41 points. Tom Brady does his Tom Brady thing, slings the ball 29 of 37 out here. 78% completion percentage, absolutely fantastic. 326 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, no fumbles here. I think he kind of wrapped up MVP off of this performance. We get Scotty Miller, leading rusher, 2 carries for 43 yards and a touchdown. Keyshawn Vaughn, 10 rushes for 29 yards and a touchdown. And then Le'Veon Bell, 3 rushes for 14 yards. They need Leonard Fournette back. Hopefully they can get him back in time decently for the playoffs. I believe he's on IR, so maybe tough to come back this week. But if they can get Leonard Fournette back, that will definitely help out the rushing game, obviously. All right, and then Tom Brady, leading receiver, Rob Gronkowski, 7 catches for 137 yards. Mike Evans, 6 catches, 89 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Brashad Perryman, 5 catches, 44 yards. Tyler Johnson, 5 catches, 22 yards. Cameron Brate, 2 catches, 12 yards. Keyshawn Vaughn, 2 catches, 12 yards. So, once again, Antonio Brown, if, he made the big stink of not, kind of getting played and throwing the ball to last week to hit all of his incentives for, a bigger payday. This is why it just doesn't make sense to us, because they were still going to be like this week. So you could have gotten all that production for your incentives this week. You had 2 games to do it. Mike Evans, 6 catches, 89 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rob Gronkowski, 7 catches, 137 yards. There were yards to be had, Antonio Brown. So the whole thing is just not adding up in my evaluation. It just doesn't make sense, but obviously we know the CTE must play into it at some point. So, Bucs get the win, 41-17. Tom Brady wrapped up MVP. Matt Rhule should be fired.